So it ends up being a very like Street Fighter-esque matchup where they kind of like walk like with each other, and there's not that much just like you can't just cross each other up super easily. So should be interesting to see. Ooh, right off the bat we see a Blizzard into an attempted grab here.
Yep. And we see also KoDoRiN trying to avoid by going to the platforms. It looks like he's pretty committed to this platform game so far.
Yep. Ooh, into the Blizzard. Doesn't get the follow-up with Nana. I think he went for the regrab, not the forward smash, so wanted a little bit more there. The other thing to keep in mind is that Ice Climbers have an amazing CC game versus Marth in general. Like, almost any aerial can be CC dash grabbed. Like, even a fully spaced forward air is really hard to avoid CC dash grabs. Ooh. KoDoRiN lost his stock so much earlier and took it back seemingly with no effort.
Yeah, that felt so easy for him, right? So, okay, it looks like as much as KoDoRiN's showing some patience playing away from SluG and playing towards the platforms, it seems like SluG is similarly patient and just sort of chilling if KoDoRiN is going to play on the platforms right now.
Yep. One of the ways you kind of want to play the platform game is that it's kind of like you still need to have some threats on your opponent, right? So a lot of ways PPU would do it is he would go on the ground and then do a rising full hop forward air to the platform. And so he's trying to fish for that forward air to hit you, and it's not punishable with CC because it's full hop to the platform, right? So if you skip that step and just go right to the platform, you're kind of just chilling on the platforms. And Ice Climbers are like, well, I'm not going to go there, you know, like. So you kind of end up just staring at each other for a bit, and eventually you have to deal with Ice Climbers up air, which is a great hitbox.
Ooh, speaking of, there it is. He's not able to follow up though. Oh, the F smash actually misses. That could have killed either of the Ice Climbers. Instead, KoDoRiN is the one recovering. SluG goes for the dash attack, I think, to cover the ledge, but KoDoRiN delays his recovery and able to close out the stock because of it.
Yeah, should be. Yep.
Very
Very hard to recover with Sopo there when you have to side B. Very slow fall. Gonna be able to. Oh, really fancy desync here. SluG, I've been wondering about that. I haven't like watched him too much. I've seen like one of his sets or something. I know he's very modern in terms of like. Oh, unfortunate there. He got kind of tippered really low percent and dies.
He got so boned by Randall that stock.
Yeah. Randall's particularly brutal for them because you can't even play around. Oh, there's the forward air over the down tilt and he just converts into a forward smash here.
Very decisive.
Oh, finding the up smash doesn't swing for a follow-up there, and the ledge dash gets tested. Scores a field gold right between Randall and the ledge.
All right, so KoDoRiN able to close out game one. It wasn't super clean though. It was really, really close, and SluG was able to get some big hits in. Now we're gonna jump to FD, presumably, where KoDoRiN doesn't have any platforms to escape to. So we'll see what's next.
Yep, should be interesting. Definitely, that felt to me like a game that was kind of decided off KoDoRiN's ridiculous punish game, which I'm not sure if is like that consistent. It's hard to say. It felt like he got like 3 tippers at like 20, and I was like, can you actually get those every time? Because if he can, then he just has a great punish game against Ices, right? But if he kind of happened to get 3 really low percent tippers, this might be a tough set for him.
Yeah, that's true. And keep in mind, I mean, he got almost like SD levels of bone by Nana, or by Randall. So you know, could have been a much closer game. Ooh, nice sneak away of Nana with B there to keep her from getting F smash. Timed that really well to actually bait out the F smash so that KoDoRiN wasn't covering ledge after.
Yeah, he just chucks his invincible girlfriend at him. You know, that is a good way to recover when you're off stage. Oh, he's getting so much off of these. It's also very fun to watch the adaptation of the punish game here. He does the handoffs, and he has follow-ups off the RNG grabs. So obviously here it wasn't RNG. When you have the corner, you just have the handoffs. It's actually a kill here. But earlier we saw Nana up throw, and he full hop up aired off of it and got a ton more damage off of it. This is someone who has been grinding post wobbling for a while, right? So very fun to see the new meta. Oh, look at that! He has really creative desyncs. I feel like some of them, like the most common way that Ice Climbers desync is just to roll and hold the button. Like anyone can pick up Ice Climbers, roll and hold down B, and your Nana will Blizzard. You've done a desync, right? But like SluG right now is doing the really fancy ones where he does it off of dash dance pivots or like off a wave dash or something, which I'm not exactly sure about the nuance there. But basically, he's doing desyncs without the need to roll beforehand. So it's like way faster and smoother and stuff. So very surprising when Nana starts a Blizzard and you're just like, what the? He had no setup for that, you know? And the real reality is that there was a setup. I just only Ice Climber players know what they are, you know. So.
Yeah, and the really nice thing there is you see that Popo is more actionable in a lot of these situations because of it, and so like you're seeing stuff. You're seeing stuff like the Nana will Blizzard, and then the Popo wave dashes forward inside the Blizzard and gets a short hop up air, approaching at the Marth that he can't really challenge, right? So those are the kinds of things you have to watch for.
Yeah, this game is looking brutal. This is definitely a really strong counter pick. There's another one. I think he's desyncing off the wave dashes. Maybe there's a little dash dance in there. I'm not really sure. Either way, it's really hard. I mean, this is definitely something where like, like we all had to study Ice Climbers back in the day, and this guy's coming in and being like, "You're not done. Go back, study more Ice Climbers."
Everyone thought that banning wobbling was going to be good for the other person, but actually, you just have to learn more about Ice Climbers, and they already knew.
SluG looks insane right now. He is like so fast and clean, and I mean, this is definitely the stage to look insane on, and it's good to see that this stage's counter pick really is as brutal as it sounds like on paper. You know, like that was worse than I expected. You know, like damn.
Yeah, that was pretty rough, and yeah, like you said, that was just, you know, that made KoDoRiN look like there was nothing he could do. And in particular, you know, you talked about the movement based desyncs. I think it feels really scary because like there were some times there towards the end, like after you pointed it out, where I was looking for like a little like a dash dance or a wave dash out of SluG that could set up the desync, and then he just does like a wave dash down smash or like a wave dash F tilt.
Exactly.
And you're just like, wait, no, but you were supposed to desync there, and then I was gonna have time and like we were gonna play that interaction, but like no, he's actually just like normal charactering you with like an F tilt grab or something, and you're just like, it feels so I don't know, like jarring.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like in neutral, you now have to account for wave dash Blizzard or wave dash down smash, and he's got a very good control too of the length of his wave dashes. He's not doing full wave dashes every single time. Most notably, I remember like Army had minimum wave dash notches on his controller and would intentionally do the minimum wave dash sometimes to do like a wave dash back grab on things where a normal wave dash would send ices way too far away. And I don't know if he has the notches, but SluG definitely has the control where he's doing like baby wave dash, full wave dash, baby wave dash. This one is accompanied with a Nana Blizzard, and you're like, wait, what? Like, so
yeah, it's almost reminiscent a little bit of Luigi, right? Like the length of the wave dash is, or the full length wave dash is so big that like you actually have a significant threat, and once you get that precise level of control with the wave dash, it's pretty tricky, right? It looks like we're doing like a little hand warmer here for some reason, but
maybe. Just a connection thing, just making sure that they're clean. So.
All right, so we should be jumping right back into it here in just a moment. But yeah, so I think one of the things you're seeing, right, like Luigi, his whole gimmick is the wave dash. And Ice Climber sort of has some of that level of movement, and then a bunch of other weird things because there's two of them and the combo game and everything, right? So it's pretty terrifying.
Yep. Also, I mentioned the punish game in the first game, how I felt a little like inconsistent to me. Like, wait, you can't do that every time, right? And I look at KoDoRiN's movement here. This wave dash back and forth. But yeah, Marth actually doesn't have super consistent setups to just like murder Nana. He tends to hit both of them at once, and he doesn't have like an easy way to separate them. He tends to have to go for grabs if he wants to separate them, because all his moves send them both in the same place, right? Like it's just like you down tilt them, they kind of both move back a bit. You forward air, they kind of both go up in the air a bit, right? So if you're not able to like forward throw and like punch one of them into the other one, or down throw or something, which you can do, like the throws are like there are mix ups there and it can be done. But otherwise, it's kind of hard to just murder Nana, like absent a 20% tipper, you know? So.
Yeah, and we actually saw a couple of situations in that last game where he had gotten them separated, and then he like missed the follow up on Nana. Like there was the one that's stuck in my mind where Nana like rolled through his snare.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, that like feels so bad for the Marth player because like that was his chance to reclaim the game. And when you miss it, not only are you missing that hit, but there's an actionable Popo coming at you now, and you're about to get beat up for it. So pretty tricky stuff there.
Yep. And also, like, some characters can very safely hit Nana. Like, Fox can shine, double jump away, or shine full hop, right? And then it's like, you're never going to punish Fox for throwing out a shine towards Nana. But almost all of Marth's abilities to hit Nana puts him at a little bit of risk, where it's like, if you short hop Nair, like, the wrong way, Popo can just wave dash forward smash. And same with, like, down tilt or forward air or something. Like, everything that Marth can throw out, you're a little bit scared of just getting counter hit by the Popo. So it's like, do I go for the Nana, or do I just pretend to and then I just 1v1 the Popo, you know?
Exactly, yeah. And I think one of the things to keep in mind when you're talking about that also is that crouch cancel game we already talked about. Not only is there like a ton of threat of just a Popo standing outside of your range. But even in your range at low percents, that Popo can CC basically whatever you do and get a huge punish off of it as well.
Right. It looks like the players taunted and then quit out. Hopefully it means that they're ready. They are, and we're going to Battlefield. So let's reintroduce platforms, which definitely were used a lot game 1, right? So it's like, even if just to kind of find your footing and like take your time and stuff, I think KoDoRiN got a lot of use out of it. But there's a Blizzard into a grab. Gets the bad RNG with the Nana back throw, though. So.
Yep, so that's going to end that punish there. But KoDoRiN still seem to have a bit of trouble. I think that one of the big things, at least in this player versus player matchup for the platforms, is as SluG starts doing that ridiculous movement, going to the platform sort of simplifies the interaction, right? Like, he has to jump to get to hit you.
Yep.
And so KoDoRiN has a little bit less ambiguity about how he's coming at it.
Yep. So KoDoRiN continuing to kind of stay ahead on the back of an enormous punish game. That was like a huge stock there where he just kind of he forward smashed Nana and knew he was going to get counter hit. There was a small moment where I was like, wait, Sopo might be able to close out this edge guard, but he wasn't able to, and KoDoRiN therefore got a huge lead. Not big enough. All right, it does look like he gets one more chance to live here. Tries some trickery with the ice block and the Marth killer, and he gets there off after Marth gets the ledge, but he gets there anyways.
Yep. Ooh, see there again, he decides to leave Nana and try to go for Popo, but SluG was wise to it and was able to roll away and punish the dare that came out. That punish still going. He finally gets out.
Yeah, he got the Nana up throw, and he kind of went for a follow-up, but it looks like he didn't read the drift correctly. Nana loses her jump there, so she's dead. But Sopo is in a great position to just keep the edge guard going. Marth killer into down smash. I think Marth can make it back to the ledge now. See if he reads the jump. It's a little hard. Yep.
The other thing I'm noticing more from the platforms that I didn't realize before is it really changes up KoDoRiN's aerials back to the ground. On FD, you know, it's very clear when he's going to come. He really only has the double jump mix-up.
Right.
Maybe like a little bit of a side B or fast fall mix-up. But for the most part, like, you know when he's coming down. And here he can sort of sit on the platform and like fall down with an aerial at any moment. And that seems to be tripping up SluG a little bit.
Yup, and even his shore hops have more mix-ups now, right? He can shore hop and then do a falling aerial, or he can shore hop, double jump to the platform. So, oh my god, he just brute forces his way right through there, flying with the freight train that is the double forward smash.
Yeah, okay, so SluG is using that as sort of a flowchart edge guard. He shoots out the ice block. I think he's trying to catch KoDoRiN's double jump, but KoDoRiN is holding on to it and then double jumping after. But then the flowchart just continues, and it seems like SluG is pretty consistent. Ooh, okay. SluG waiting for the double jump out of the Blizzard. He had been catching the grabs earlier, and then KoDoRiN's answer was to double jump out.
Yeah.
But
he gets the CC grab this time. Gets a down air regrab. Getting a ton of damage off this one. Barely dodges the forward smash here. That's going to be huge. Oh my god, it looked like he got hit, but actually only Nana got hit, so it was a perfect bait. SluG's able to sneak his way in and get the punish there. Oh.
KoDoRiN having to work pretty hard for this one, but it should be closed out anyway. We probably here are going... Oh no, not yet! And ledge dash down smash.
Dash. Yep. Ices have a pretty good ledge dash. Not only does it have decent glint, but it has really good distance too, so you have to respect the ledge a lot.
Okay, he goes for the up tilt, finally at 150%. That is going to kill. So good stuff to KoDoRiN, only taking that one down smash for 12%. But we're at a last stock situation, anyone's game. KoDoRiN using that drop through from the top platform is one of his main timing mix-ups here so far. Oh, he gets under the ice block there. Insane.
Oh, the Nana! She gets behind him and jabs him. Almost gets a conversion for it, but Popo gets hit away. This looks like it should be a closeout for KoDoRiN. Nana does make it back. He has one more chance here. Finds a grab. Good mash out, though. Had to mash out because Nana didn't have time to follow up there, so he was hoping that Nana would catch up. Finding the up air here.
One backer on Nana. They're synced back up.
Oh, he kind of messed up. Nana went a little bit too far. Didn't want to obey his commands anymore. Nana falls really far down. He has another chance with Sopo. I think he got just enough percent to where this is playable, but KoDoRiN closes it out immediately.
KoDoRiN has become more and more threatening with those sort of random tipper F smashes. We've seen him a lot in like Falcon, Fox, Marth, even Sheik. Or sorry, Falcon, Fox, Falco, even Sheik. And here it gets pulled out again to close out this game, where he goes for that wave dash back F smash and just catches SluG trying to wave dash in at him. So good close out there from KoDoRiN, taking it up 2-1. SluG seems to still have a little bit of trouble when there are platforms present.
Yeah, that forward smash is a move. It's like the quintessential like it's good at low levels, becomes bad at mid levels, becomes good again at top level. Like he just always does it with like purpose. Like he always has a read when he's going for it and stuff.
Yeah,
oh,
and so
finds a double forward smash to punish a forward air here. That's got to be a little scary. Okay, you can just up tilt repeatedly, no problem.
Okay, the Nair train to try to kill Nana, but he ends up knocking her back to center stage. Gonna need one more hit.
Perfect forward air over the down tilt, man. SluG finding these very precise hits right here.
And one thing we noted from the last game was that KoDoRiN coming off the top platform was a huge part of the mix-up for him. This stage, even though there are side platforms, we haven't seen KoDoRiN make as much use of those in his offense as the top platform. So I wonder if he's going to have a hard time finding hits again.
Yeah, we can see SluG much easier time kind of brute forcing his way in, and even when KoDoRiN escapes to the side platform, it seems easier to kind of control him down to that space and kind of relegate him just to the side platform or the corner of the map, right? Because I think on the other stages, the side platform felt like you had to move way back, because now he can go to the top platform and run off and stuff like that. So now just reducing the amount of escape options he has. Oh my god, that movement is so smooth! With SluG sneaking his way to whip punish down tilts. That move has no lag.
Okay. He gets the fair. KoDoRiN really needs to close this out to have a real shot in this game. If he dies to Sopo here, he's really doomed.
Yeah.
Ooh, he gets the up smash instead of the up tilt. It went to kill, but would have put him in a great position. Ooh, the air dodge, not enough. KoDoRiN keeping himself alive here, 3 stocks apiece.
Man, that wave dash dance desync. I'm gonna have to look into that after this, because this is like I like knowing all the Ice Climbers tech, and that's what I'm not super familiar with. Like I've heard of it, but no one ever did it consistently until SluG. So it's really cool to kind of see it happen just every time, and it makes him feel so threatening. Like every wave dash, it's like, is it a blizzard or is he just about to slingshot forward? Because he really does feel like a loaded up crossbow at all times, right? Like he's just about to launch forward with just like this bolt.
Oh man, okay, KoDoRiN gets the fair. Oh, the grab right out of it.
Oh, and he went for the instant back air. Unfortunate that that doesn't hit, because he actually got, I mean, it wasn't even a read. He knew Nana was going to back throw there, and he just barely misses the follow-up. SluG with really good stage control this stock. He's kind of able to find a hit here. Goes back to protect her with a nice block. Brute forces his way in. Man, he's so good at the scraps. When there's flanks, when there's CCs, he's just ready.
Yeah, and you can see KoDoRiN continuing to use the jump to try to avoid the threat of the slingshot like you're talking about, but it just puts him in such a bad position. He's giving up space to try to make his landing safe, and then it's still not safe because the wave dash is so long from Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
Really feels like without the top platform, he doesn't have a good answer to the ground game.
Yeah, it's also the way that SluG, he does the wave dash forward and to walk back sometimes, or vice versa, which just like, it looks like a really fast wave dash, and then the momentum is just immediately cut. And so he's constantly like, do I move forward? Do I stop? And it's like, oh man, it's just very unpredictable movement the whole time. Very threatening the entire time. And the up air and the back air with the backwards momentum closes it out. Just with Sopo, another 3 stocks. SluG has looked very decisive on his wins.
Yeah, absolutely. SluG looking super strong, and it's cool to see it be so based off this like neutral game and this movement-based approach. SluG, we're seeing, you know, sort of the expected impact of the loss of wobbling is that SluG can't be quite as consistent with his punish game. There are, you know, tough links and little things that he's missing from time to time, but he's sort of making up for that, not with better punish game elsewhere, but with crazy movement and a really refined neutral game to sort of cover that, which is pretty cool to see.
Oh man, this blizzard is something I think that anyone who's like practiced the Ice Climbers matchup and hasn't encountered that is gonna like not account for it. You're just like, I've definitely been trained to like wait for the roll in order to account for the blizzard, and SluG, it just changes the dynamic of the matchup with that so much. And
but that crazy combo game from KoDoRiN coming back again, and he's getting those low percent F smashes to take stocks, so he keeps it pretty even here, and we can see him again utilizing the top platform.
Oh, look at this anti-air. He's gonna get so much damage here. Maybe gets a CC down smash, not quite.
That last second back air.
Oh,
so much work.
Kind of seems like he's constantly forcing KoDoRiN to overextend for Nana a little bit too, and then he's just ready to punish with Sopo. Another part of that flowchart with the ice block into grabbing the ledge. Another reason to do that is to kind of just get Nana to chill. If you just grab the ledge, she'll like go off stage and double jump and stuff. So by forcing her to shoot an ice block, she'll just stay on stage while you do it. So.
Okay, see here, this is the other problem. The side platforms are going to go away on Fountain, and then you see
true.
KoDoRiN getting caught in that super awkward double jump where the landing is just extremely telegraphed. And SluG takes that to the bank, closing out the whole stock.
Yep. That stock was like very good corner pressure the entire time, right? It's something that, I mean, ice climbers and corner pressure is not something that you normally just immediately associate with them. In the past, I feel like they didn't need it, and now he's just has refined that part of the game, and they are good at it. Oh my god, and this sharking is brutal. What?
Yeah, we saw SluG make a ton of use of KoDoRiN jumping when there's no side platform, but even when the side platform's low, it's actually still really hard for KoDoRiN to use it as a safe spot, right?
Yeah.
So we're down to 2 stocks apiece. KoDoRiN able to close out that Sopo stock, but he's already taken 60%. He's in a tough spot here.
Yeah, that was 60% from Sopo alone. That was such a good stock, getting as much extra credit as you can. Brute forces his way through with another wave dash down smash. Throws in the ice block, forces KoDoRiN to up B early, and he's already there. He's already on the ledge chilling. That was a 2v1.
That was really clean there by SluG, also because we had been seeing KoDoRiN wait for the ice block. This time he recognizes no double jump, he has to up B early, and he's in the right spot already to do so.
SluG missing one opportunity for CC. He could have CC'd one of the down tilts and gotten through. Instead, KoDoRiN's able to close it out, taking only 21% from Sopo this time, giving him a very good shot going into the last stock. Could have been very tough if he got another 60. Oh, the spot dodge grab into the up smash. See how this shark goes. KoDoRiN gets to the side platform, and like we said, he has a top platform to escape to. I think the forward smash was a mistake. I think he wanted to drop down forward air.
Oh, the double CC
grab. Yup.
Oh, he gets it. He gets out. KoDoRiN good SDI on that down throw down air.
He's gonna roll.
Oh, it's so tight. He was able to get back to the ledge there.
Oh my god, he gets the ice on the ice block and